Greetings, our Frederick Riddle here with another Becoming a Published Author is Fun. This is episode 41, 2541. If you don't understand that title, check out episode 8. I'm announcing a little bit of a change today, so it's going to be kind of small, short, but that's the change. The title stays the same. Becoming a published author is fun. That I intend to keep. The studio that you see me in, that's that's not changing. I like the studio, like it set up, and as long as I'm here, I think I'll keep it. Maybe someday in the future I might change it, but that's not what's happening now. What I am changing is the length of the of the podcast. Why? Well, I have discovered that, and I should have known this in advance. I usually post this on LinkedIn or try to, and I've had difficulties. And the reason I have difficulties is because they have a time limit. Basically, they prefer you to be under 10 minutes. They will allow you to go up to 15. And so even when I'm almost to 15, there's been some problems in the past. And so I'm going to cut this down shorter, which means I won't be able to go quite as in depth and maybe not cover as much uh, material, maybe more like a single item or two or three at the most. And I'll try to do it in a more concise manner. The whole purpose of this podcast is to help you, sort of like a coach's call, in which I am relaying to you information that I have. Maybe I've earned it over the years. Maybe it's something new. If it's about AI, artificial intelligence, it's quite often going to be new. But the thing is that there's a lot of changes going on in the industry. And sometimes I want to give it all out to you at one chunk. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that quite the same way as I have in the past, simply because of time constraints. So, to honor them, the powers that be at LinkedIn, I'm trying to bring it down to a more concise time frame. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes. And again, that will not allow me to do as much as I have in the past, but it will allow me to do something. And I hope to make, as I do this, I'll even get better at making my points and giving you the kind of information that you can use now. That's the whole purpose of this, to give you information that you can use now. Whether you use my services or not is really it's not the primary issue here. Not even It's not even an issue. Yes, Basic Authors Training does sponsor this podcast, but that is true. I'm not here to sell that service. I'm here to give you tips, ideas, advice, any kind of help I can give you. So, with that said, and I'm doing, I'm watching the time here. What With that said, I do want you to understand that this is information that's more of a tip of the iceberg. I do provide a lot of information in my course, whether it's basic authors training, and we now offer the group idea, and where multiple people can join together as a group, single pay, and subscription. But then they use a single payer. But uh, and then there's also ministry publishing. These two are sponsor this podcast. Well, outside of that, I do give you some information. Sort of the When I was first starting out, I didn't have this availability. Well, I was first starting out, there wasn't even an internet. But I have learned a lot over the years, a lot of things not to do and some things to do. And I want to share that with you. I'm going to continue to share that with you. And hopefully This will be a little more shorter, it'll be more concise, and maybe even prove to be more valuable to you. So that said, I do want to, uh, um, this is episode 41. And so I do want you to stick with me. And hopefully this will become a more useful and more informative than it already has been. That's my whole goal. I always tell you that I try to inform you, encourage you, and inspire you. And those three things are still true. You're the judge as whether I accomplish that or not. And so hopefully going down the road, we're going to, sometimes when we go and revisit the same topics because they're constantly changing. And if, by the way, you want to know something and I don't cover it, why not just make it in the comments and say, could you cover this? Could you talk about this? I'll certainly consider it. If it's something to do with authoring, getting published, things of this nature, then I am interested in bringing it to you as much as I can. And so everything here is free to you to use. I try to make it something you can use now, not someday way in the future, but now. So that said, I hope you have a great day. And just remember to subscribe. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, which is TR Independent Books. You have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.